Your future doesn't magically appear because you simply saw it. We all have visions of a different life. But sometimes those visions feel stuck on the tarmac. We see the destination clearly, the summit in our mind's eye, yet the journey itself remains a mystery. How do we bridge the gap between our imagined future and our lived reality? True transformation isn't just about dreaming. It's about designing a path, like a pilot meticulously checking every system before takeoff. I'm saving one vital connection for the end. You'll need to grasp how consistent daily alignment, like a carefully executed flight plan, makes your future not just possible, but predictable.
The blueprint illusion.
What holds us back from the future we truly want? We picture that ideal tomorrow. We see the satisfying career. We imagine strong relationships. We dream of a peaceful home. Yet that mental picture sometimes remains only in our minds. It becomes a kind of mental exercise, an illusion of forward movement. We might even feel productive in this space. Imagine an aspiring writer. They spend months crafting intricate character backstories. They meticulously outline every single chapter. They even design the perfect book cover. They immerse themselves in world building. But the first actual sentence of the novel never gets written. The blank page remains blank. This isn't just dreaming. It's a form of elaborate avoidance, a substitute for the real work, the tangible act of creation. It's like building an elaborate scaffolding around an empty lot. You see the structure, you feel the potential, but no foundation has been laid, no actual building has begun. This kind of elaborate procrastination can feel like progress. It can even offer a strange comfort, but it only serves to deepen the chasm between desire and reality. It saps our energy. It leaves us feeling stalled. We confuse motion with movement. Imagine someone longing for a thriving garden. They smell the rich earth. They picture abundant blossoms. They feel the sun on ripening fruit. Yet they never turn the soil. They never plant a seed. They just think about the harvest. Then they wonder why nothing sprouts. This isn't about bad luck. It isn't some mysterious force. Success, in many ways, is a predictable result. It emerges from consistent action and discipline. Think about planning a cross-country drive. You imagine desert vistas, you picture coastal sunsets, you feel the open road. But if you don't book lodging, pack a bag, or pull up a map, you stay right where you are. We sometimes confuse vivid dreaming with actual preparation. We believe our deepest desires will somehow just manifest. But a clear vision needs more than just thought. It needs a tangible path, a robust framework to support each step. This inner backbone of commitment makes all the difference.
The co-pilot's Mac.
But true vision asks for more than just a fleeting dream. It demands an active, detailed mental rehearsal. Think of an architect. They do not merely wish for a grand structure. They meticulously draw every room, every window, every supporting beam. This precise blueprint exists long before the first shovel ever breaks ground. This detailed vision acts as their guiding map. It directs every single action that follows. Success is rarely a matter of pure luck. It's a predictable outcome. It comes from consistent hard work, from unwavering discipline. Suppose you are planning a 2-week road trip across the country. You would not just jump in the car with a vague idea. You would study the maps. You would mark out your routes, pinpoint your overnight stops. You might even mentally drive those winding roads. That detailed mental journey prepares you for the actual miles ahead. It becomes your co-pilot's map. It helps you navigate the unexpected turns. This inner structure provides constant guidance. But what happens when the road ahead is completely hidden? What unseen forces truly shape our journey? The unseen routes. Knowing your destination is one thing. The real work starts with the journey itself. Imagine standing at the foot of a tall mountain. You see the summit, a clear picture of victory. That peak gives you direction. It's a powerful destination. But getting there means taking thousands of steps. You move one foot in front of the other. Often, you're deep in the forest. The peak might disappear from view for hours. It's a slow, steady climb. Growth often works this way. Think of a farmer planting tiny seeds. They don't dig them up each day to check for sprouts. They trust the unseen process. They water the soil, they pull the weeds. The real magic unfolds underground, in the quiet darkness. Green shoots appear much later. This hidden work also shows up when you learn guitar. You spend hours practicing scales. Your fingers might ache. No one else hears those quiet, repeated moments. Each repetition builds muscle memory. Every session strengthens a connection. The progress lives deep in your hands. It's in your brain. It happens even when nothing seems to change. Most profound growth happens in these unseen moments. It asks for belief in a future you can't yet see. It asks for consistent effort. This comes long before any clear evidence appears. We often mistake this hidden work for standing still. These are the roots. These are the foundations. What keeps us showing up when rewards feel so far away? How do you feed that inner conviction? The river's path. We explored how our deepest beliefs form an unseen foundation, but even the strongest roots need constant nourishment. True transformation doesn't arrive in a flash. It builds slowly. Consider a river carving a canyon. It isn't one sudden, massive flood. It's the relentless, unyielding flow of countless drops. Each ripple, each tiny current contributes over years and years. That monumental change comes from constant, small efforts. You might wait for a surge of motivation. You might hope for that big burst of inspiration. But motivation, by its nature, comes and goes. It's like a spark. It can ignite something, but it won't keep the fire burning alone. Discipline, though, that's the steady, unwavering current. It's the water itself, always moving, always shaping. Picture someone training for a marathon. They don't wake up one morning and run 26 miles. They run 1 mile today, then 2 miles tomorrow. They show up day after day, rain or shine. Each single run feels small. Each individual effort seems almost insignificant. But those small, consistent actions are the only path to the finish line. They build strength. They build endurance. They reshape what was once impossible. It's tempting to crave the dramatic, the overnight success. But real, lasting change happens in the quiet, persistent work. It happens when you commit to the steady, quiet rhythm. How do we keep our focus on these small, repetitive actions? How do we find meaning in the daily grind when the grand vision feels so far away? The cabin's view. Now, we often fall into a peculiar trap. We spend so much time imagining what could go wrong. We replay past disappointments. We picture every possible failure. We expect the worst outcome. This mental loop can feel endless. It traps us in a cycle of dread. Then we wonder why our days feel so heavy. Why do things never seem to change? We might blame external forces. We might feel like victims of circumstance. But the real shift often begins much closer to home. There's another way to approach this. Successful people make a different choice. They actively fill their thoughts with what's possible. They focus on their deeper purpose. They train their minds to see opportunities everywhere.
They visualize success long before it arrives. They see themselves achieving their goals. They feel the satisfaction of that future reality. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a deliberate practice. It's a conscious redirection of your inner world. It's about choosing where you place your mental energy. The question becomes, what are you choosing to see? We started by acknowledging those visions of a different life. They often feel stuck on the tarmac, right? The key isn't some magic formula or a sudden burst of luck. It's about building a bridge, brick by quiet brick, from that vivid mental picture to your actual footsteps. This isn't about wishing on a star. It is about becoming the pilot of your own journey, meticulously checking your instruments and setting a course. You move one deliberate action at a time. That light spine, that inner compass guides you. Your most extraordinary life is waiting for its final pre-flight check. If this perspective sparks something within you, if it helps connect your dreams to your daily choices, consider exploring the full conversation. You can find the original episode this script was based on. Just search for it.